Hi everyone, welcome to Data Nutshell. So far, we have seen RAID levels that focus either on performance like RAID 0 or on safety like RAID 1. But in real world, we want both. That's where RAID 10 comes in. It combines the mirroring of RAID 1 and stripping of RAID 0. Let's understand how. So we know RAID 0 has the concept of block level stripping of data. That is, the data is divided into blocks and those blocks are distributed across disks. Say we have two data disks, disk A and disk B. So the first block of data that comes in goes to disk A, the second block of data goes to disk B. Then the third block of data again goes to disk A and the fourth block of data goes to disk B. This gives high speed because both disks are working together. But even if one disk fails, we will lose all the data. So it is fast, but it is dangerous because we don't have any replication of our data. Then comes RAID 1. RAID 1 had the concept of mirroring, that is, each piece of data will be mirrored across disks. Each piece of data will be written to multiple disks. So if we have two disks, A and B, every block of data will be written to both the disks. So block 1 comes, it goes to disk 1, it is copied to disk 2. Block 2 comes, it is written to disk 1, it is copied to disk 2. So this gives high safety because if one disk fails, the other has all the data. But the storage efficiency here is 50%. So it is safe, but it is not space efficient. Now we combine both RAID 1 and 0. So first we will take two disks and apply mirroring to those. Say we have disk 1 and 2. So every piece of data that is written to disk 1, we will mirror that to disk 2. So here disk 2 will be the exact copy of disk 1. Then we will take another two disks, say 3 and 4, and apply mirroring to these two also. So every piece of data that is written to disk 3 will be copied to disk 4. Now we have two such pairs of mirrored disks. Now we will apply RAID 0 across these pairs. That is, every block of data that comes, we will split those blocks across these two pairs. Say data block A comes. Data block A will go to disk 1 and will be copied to disk 2. Then data block 2 comes. It will go to disk 3 and will be copied to disk 4. Then data block C comes. It will go to disk 1 and 2. Then data block D will go to disk 3 and 4. So inside each pair, we are applying mirroring, that is copying the data for safety, and we are splitting the blocks across these pairs for speed. So what happens when disks fail? This is where RAID 10 shines. So let's take the first case. Disk 1 fails. So disk 2 has a copy, the data is safe. If disk 3 fails, disk 4 has a copy, the data is still safe. If both disks 1 and 3 fail, data is still safe because disk 2 has a copy for disk 1, disk 4 has a copy for disk 3. But if both disks in the same pair fail, the data is lost. So RAID 10 can survive multiple disk failures as long as they are not in the same mirror pair. Let's look at the performance analysis of RAID 10. The read speed is excellent because system can read from any of the mirrored copies in parallel. The write speed is better than RAID 1, but each write is duplicated. It's still faster because of the stripping. The safety is strong because data is mirrored, and storage efficiency is 50% just like RAID 1. So if you have 8 disks of 1 TB each, the total effective usable space will be 4 TB. What are the advantages of RAID 10? That it combines the best of RAID 0 and RAID 1. It has high read and write performance, and it has high fault tolerance, and it is simple to recover from failure. What are the limitations? That it's expensive, only half storage is effectively usable. It needs at least 4 disks, and if both disks in one pair fail, total data loss happens. So in real world, we use RAID 10 in databases that need both speed and safety, in financial systems, banking apps, in high traffic web servers, and in virtualization environments. So think of it like this: if data is money, then RAID 10 is our safest vault with multiple doors and guards, but also fast enough to let us withdraw anytime. So RAID 1 has both the benefits of RAID 1 and RAID 0. Mirroring gives safety, stripping gives speed. Together, RAID 1.0 is trusted by professionals for both performance and protection, as it has both. So if you like the video, please hit like. Thank you for watching.